Good morning, friends. Welcome to another edition of Going on Daily Live. I am Becky here with Mr. Ron Rigo. We don't do enough shows together, so this is a
No,
nice
we
treat.
don't. I was thinking the same thing today. I'm
Yeah,
like, wow, I'm doing a show with Becky. When
yeah.
do we
When does
do
that
this?
happen? Well, you know what? When people get sick, this is what happens. So
Yes,
it's gonna be a good show today. Pretty
of
excited about
course,
it.
of course.
Facts and more facts.
Yeah,
All the facts. You know what? I love a fact day when
I do
news is
too.
slow. No one's died. Did somebody die? Who
Well,
died? I've been out of it
all
all week.
right. It wasn't anybody that
Oh,
we know
no.
here,
Okay.
but a contestant on The Voice Nigeria.
Oh.
She was 26 years old.
Uh-huh.
She was sleeping and got bit by a snake and died. In her
Whoa.
in her sleep, the snake came in and just said, "You know what? I'm hungry."
Um, Ron, you tell me this a week before I leave for Africa?
Oh, oh.
Ron?
Wait, is that next week already?
Yes.
Oh man. I'm gonna be without you for a long
I
time.
know. Yeah, well, here's hoping I'm not bit by a snake in my bed.
I hope not.
Oh,
You
Ron,
know.
I'm nervous. I wasn't even
Well,
thinking of
I'm
snakes.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking that you were going there, but you did say it first. I wasn't gonna mention it, and then you mentioned nobody died. Well,
Like, I mean,
somebody
people
did.
die all the time.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
in
is
my
true.
defense, I'm not going to Nigeria. And my where I'm going is like 6 countries over. So hopefully the snake situation is okay there. Although it came up yesterday with my husband and my former mother-in-law as we were watching my kid play sports, that Uganda, where I'm going, has the most venomous snakes in the world. So,
Oh, see, like it's
and I
not
just
my
tuned it
fault.
out. I tuned it out. I was like, whatever, you guys, you go have a conversation over there. Didn't listen to it. I was busy watching my kid play soccer. So now you guys have all got me a little stressed out.
Sorry,
It's fine.
it
It's
was
fine.
not meant to be. Well, look, I mean, if something dangerous appears in front of you, you don't have to worry if you're not the slowest.
I don't think I'm the slowest, but
Right then, nothing to worry about.
wow.
And
Wow.
if you do find yourself in that situation and you are the slowest, trip somebody.
Oh my goodness.
Trip,
Wow,
you
Ron,
know,
you are
could be
something.
a relative, distant cousin. You're
I don't
far
know these
away.
people.
No big
I don't
deal,
know
right?
anyone I'm going with really. So,
See, no problem then.
no love loss. This is awful. Oh, okay. Well, if anyone's listening from my group that I'm going with, I'm a really nice person. I don't intend on sacrificing you to the snakes or whatever dangerous animal happens to live in Africa. It's fine. I mean,
Yeah. Well,
realistically,
there's a lot
mosquitoes
of
are the
them.
most. Yeah,
There's
right.
a lot
Yeah,
of them dangerous.
it's a
Just about
lot.
everything.
Oh my gosh. We're going on a safari, which is cool. I've been already warned by my husband that you don't touch the animals. Do not get out of your Jeep. Don't
No.
even try. I'm like, me? But yeah, that sounds like me for sure.
Now, are you allowed to have a weapon?
I don't know. I will arm myself with my love for these animals, and hopefully
Yeah,
that
I'm
is
sure
enough,
that'll go over well.
right?
That'll
They
go over
like, why would
well.
they eat me when they know that I love them?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly,
Exactly. No hugging lions.
right? Well, I honestly I don't know
Not
anything
gonna
about
go
it.
well.
Africa was never on my radar ever. A safari was never on my radar, mostly because I just don't travel well, and the thought of flying across the world is awful to me. But here I am. So I'm not overthinking it. Uh, I'm not even giving it like extra consideration. It's just what it is. If we're going on a safari, great. I'll tackle it that morning.
You got to make sure you check in every day. So we know you don't disappear.
Totally. Well, I'm hoping the internet is good there, but I'm gonna guess it's probably not. We'll
I
see.
mean, maybe in the cities.
Yeah,
You're
we'll
not
see.
going to have a connection out in, a safari.
The villages, yes. Although the hotel I'm staying at for the safari is a 5-star hotel, so I would imagine, but I don't
Sure
know.
it is. See, I'm skeptical at any stars,
I think that's fair.
outside of this country or,
Yeah,
this country, Canada, Great Britain, France.
yeah, right.
After that, it's like
Oh,
a
so first world
downhill.
countries. Yeah, that's right. Well, I guess we'll just have to
Downhill
see.
after.
We will have to see. As long as I have a bed and a pillow and there's no bugs in my room, then I'll be happy. I don't know. I've stayed at some pretty nasty hotels in Canada.
I've stayed in
Pretty
some
scummy
nasty
ones.
ones in the United States, so
Yeah,
so it's fitting. There's
exactly.
some bad ones out there.
Exactly. And I mean, we'll see though, because it's not like tourism is their main jam. Like you can have places like, I don't know, somewhere in Mexico where it's like the rest of the country lives pretty awful. Well, not the rest of
Yeah,
it, but let's say in that town, the locals live pretty
right.
poor, but the resorts are like insane because tourism is
Yeah.
everything. That's not the case for Uganda. So we will see.
Like they could be doing like the pictures of a nice hotel like somewhere else in the world, and
Right.
then when you get there, it's
A
not
box.
so nice. It's in the
Great.
middle of a war zone or something. Just saying.
Well,
Yeah,
hopefully
something
not.
to look forward to getting there.
Well, Uganda has definitely had its fair share of war over the years. It sounds like, I think in the early 2000s, there was definitely some stuff going on. Um, as far as I've heard from our friend who's from Uganda, there was like a guerrilla group that came in, and the
Not
government who
actual
was
gorillas, I'm
no
assuming.
with a U and an E, guerrilla group that came in, and then the government was a dictatorship and they didn't like it, and then they killed everything, and then everything was pretty smooth from here on out.
Because if they have a
So
Planet of the Apes thing going on over there, that would be scary.
I never even thought of there being monkeys here either. Someone was
Gorillas,
telling me
they're like super
gorillas.
strong.
I think that's more like Asia, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just going.
I
I'm
don't know.
just there, and we'll see. If I see a gorilla, great. If I see a rhinoceros, great.
Just beware of the mist.
Right.
Gorillas in the
The
mist.
mist. Yeah. Well, I plan to be in my room with my door locked in the misting hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah. Well, sorry, I got my drink done. I have 3 drinks with me on the go today.
It's great
Glutamine,
that we already did 10 minutes of
protein. Oh yeah,
nothing.
nothing. Bone broth. I've got all the things today.
You
I'm
got
trying to get
everything.
healthy before I go,
Yeah.
because not that I'm unhealthy, but my guts hurt all the time. And the last thing I need on a 30-hour flight is my guts hurting. So, in case everyone wants to know what my bowels are doing, this is it.
Yeah. I'm sure everybody's lined up right behind Danny.
Everyone was asking. Well, if Danny was here, he would be asking.
I know.
Speaking of Danny, love him. He's the best. And you know how he calls me my Beck.
Yes.
So Andrew, my husband, has.
Me and Kenny make fun of that every Sunday.
Oh, do you?
We mention at least a couple of times.
I think you're probably just jealous that you're not my Ron or he's not my Kenny. So
yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
So Andrew said at the end of every podcast, I need to have my own, 2-minute segment when we say, now it's time for 1 sec with my Beck. Like, okay, I'm done here.
I think it's awesome that your husband is on board with this.
Oh, he loves it. He thinks Danny's great.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
He thinks Danny's great, and he is. So, yeah. I mean, it might be different if we all lived in the same city. Maybe.
Could be.
But, we're a country apart, so.
That's right. He can't cross the border.
Yeah, exactly. Does Danny have a passport? He must. Well, you don't, so
He probably does.
I would imagine so.
I would hope
traveler?
so.
Yeah. Well, you don't.
No, but I'm not going to get picked out of a crowd and saying, "Oh, that guy is not from here."
That's true. That's true. Danny's going, you know what? This is what I picture. Okay, so I don't know if you know this as an American, but as a Canadian, we know that if you go to Europe or anywhere, really, you make sure you put a Canadian flag somewhere on your backpack so that the locals know you're not an American. I don't know if Americans know that.
I do.
So I could see Danny.
Other countries don't like us. And rightfully so, I have to say.
Yes and no. America gives themselves very high regard, where they are very, very proud. Well, they used to be anyway, a very proud country, and that's great. There's no nationalism quite like American nationalism, and I think that's wonderful. I think a lot of it forgets that other countries are great too. I think that's the big picture.
Well, I'm not talking anything politics here. I'm talking just strictly Americans are kind of rude.
That's fair. But Canadians are rude. So, and French people are rude, and Mexican people, well, no, Mexicans are lovely. But there are other people who are rude, for sure.
Oh, I'm sure, but we Americans have a bad reputation.
Yeah. But that's okay. Because everyone's just people, and everyone has rude people anywhere that you go. So I will let you know how the Gambian people are.
Hi,
Jake is here. Good morning, Jake.
This is why I don't travel really out of the country. It's more that I don't want to be in a situation where I'm a hostage. and let's be honest, we are a target. So I know it would be my luck that I'd be in that situation.
Well, this is why you have to put a Canadian flag on your backpack when you travel, and then not talk like Peter Griffin. That would be helpful for you. I mean, there's no denying you're an American, and that's fine. And I think Canadians have the same target because I don't know. People from other countries think North Americans have it easy
by association.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's
Ron needs to show a little bit more skin. Oh,
what?
Ron? That's what Jake says.
What? I think
you probably should.
I think the OnlyFans is enough.
Kenny's OnlyFans, where he has pictures of his feet attached to our Patreon. So please head over there.
People out there looking for that.
Hey, I'm looking for that. So, yeah, I get that. Okay, we haven't done any part of our show yet at 15 minutes in. So why don't we get into it here? Oh, happy birthday. Whose birthday is it?
It is Farrah Fawcett's birthday. I'm glad you asked that, Becky.
Okay.
She died in 2009.
I remember. In June or something, right?
That's a big celebrity that died, right?
You know what? She died in 2009, but she missed just an absolute garbage heap of the world in the last 15 years. So
yes. So she got out before it got bad.
Yeah.
But this poster was probably in every teen's room.
I would imagine so, yeah.
I had that poster, by the way. I'm not, not any different than anybody else, right? So I remember the poster, and I was like, oh, today's Farrah's birthday. So I had to mention it. Then I thought, wouldn't it be awesome to do a Charlie's Angels fun facts?
Oh, yeah. So not at all a happy birthday fun facts.
So it is, in fact, Charlie's Angels fun facts. And I was like, I'm going to do this because, it's like, it was in the 80s and I think it must be put out there, right? So,
Mhm.
some of you may remember, Jake, you're probably a little too young to remember the TV show Charlie's Angels, but you probably know of the movies. But these ladies here were the original Charlie's Angels. And there's some great facts here. So there's facts pretty much about all of them. So there was Jacqueline Smith,
Mhm.
Kate Jackson,
Mhm.
and of course Farrah Fawcett Majors. She
Oh,
married the $6 million man,
I was gonna say that sounds like his last name. Also, she
which
would have been
was
79 today. That's wild.
wow. She probably still would have looked good.
Hmm. But the thing, she died in her early 60s. That's too young.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But sorry, go.
So originally the show was going to be called The Alley Cats.
Oh, really? The Alley Cats.
That sounds horrible.
The Alley Cats. It's kind of stray, kind of hoey. I don't know.
Yes, exactly.
Charlie's Angels is classy.
It is. So there was supposed to be 3 private investigators, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The Alley Cats. That would have been horrible. I don't think anybody would have watched it.
But I mean, really, when you think about it, Charlie's Angels, and don't get me wrong, it speaks more to the time, the 70s, the 80s. You have a man, and then you have his women.
Yes.
Which,
Yes.
I mean, I'm not a feminist, so I don't care. But like, I'm sure other women out there were probably, annoyed by it. Or now, anyway, it could never fly because the way everyone is today.
So the show was criticized and labeled Jiggle TV.
Oh my God. Jiggle TV. Well,
Yep.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fitting. It's fitting.
So do they just run around flopping everywhere? Is that what's the concept?
I guess, that's probably why every male in the country probably watched it.
Yeah, well, naturally. And all these chicks were hot. Like, look at them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Jacqueline Smith the most out of all of
That
them.
was which one? The bottom one or the?
Nope. The one right on the side
backwards.
of Farrah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah. I wasn't really into blondes, but Farrah was, just
well, it's different.
different.
Farrah, yeah.
It was different. So
it's different, yes.
Yeah. So the first 2 seasons of Charlie's Angels was in the top 10 shows all the time.
Really?
First 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Top 10. So despite it being labeled as Jiggle TV.
Well, yeah, that's why it was in the top 2 or top 10.
Exactly. They're like, that's not the a good thing. It is because
no one back then was offended by it.
Look.
Mm.
Males back then were a little shallow. We'll just say that.
Yes.
And nothing's changed, though.
I mean, it came out in 1976. It was on from 76 to 81. I mean, yeah, that was sort of before whatever's happening in the world.
5 years is a good run.
And yeah, it is for sure. 5 years of no bra. What more could a man want?
Exactly, right? John Forsythe was the voice of Charlie.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but he sounds
he's
like he has
just a big-time actor back then.
Oh, okay.
So Cheryl Ladd, Shelley Hack, and Tanya Roberts were all the replacement angels.
Oh, okay.
So Farrah only did 1 season.
Wait, really?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Well, that's coming up, but but Cheryl Ladd was the first replacement for her.
Oh, okay.
So, and then the others ended up coming in. So the producers, Aaron Spelling and group, originally wanted a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead.
Fair.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense. But after after they saw Jacqueline Smith together with Kate Jackson and Farrah, he scrapped that idea and went with them
Mm.
because they just looked good together. And they do. When you look
Yeah,
at
they
that
do.
picture, it's like they
Yeah.
look good together.
For sure.
It was a good choice.
Also, I'm looking up Cheryl Ladd, and she's also very beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
She made a good replacement for Farrah Fawcett.
Yes. Perfect replacement.
Like, dare I
think
say,
she was better looking, actually.
almost prettier. Yeah.
Yeah, she was better looking.
Just different, softer, maybe. Like, just has more of like a girl next door kind of look.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was a great show. Great show. Oh, Jesus. That's funny. Let me see. Jake. Okay, he's got all kinds of stuff here.
All
What is
kinds of
this?
birthdays today. Shakira.
Oh, Shakira is gorgeous too.
Born in 77. Really? She's pushing 50?
Yeah.
Dang, girl. She's looking good. I mean,
Still
there's
looks good.
something to say for working out and eating well, I guess.
Yeah. Christy Brinkley.
Not a
Wow. I
beautiful
guess
one.
you had to be a beauty queen if
A
you were born
beautiful,
today.
gorgeous celebrity to be born on February 2nd.
Jeez.
Gemma Arterton, am I saying that right? English actress known from Quantum of Solace. So she's my age. So she just turned 40. Oh my gosh. Paul Mescal, Irish actor for Normal People and The After Sun. I can't say I know that one. Ellie Bamber, name sounds familiar, but I don't know who that is.
Tom Blythe.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're all familiar names except for one.
Well, now I need to look them up, obviously.
Let me look that up.
I have to. How do I know who we're talking about if I don't look that up? This is why it's a segment on our show.
That's right.
Look that up because I have
Kenny would be proud right now.
He'd be like,
"Oh!" So Kenny would be cheering on Jake for this.
Yeah, he would. That you got me to look this up.
Yeah.
You should see my Google search. Like, I'm always looking everything up.
I do too. So I'm right there with you. It's like I see a headline and it's like, then I have to go.
Then you need to know. Then you need to know. Ooh, Paul Mescal looks very familiar to me. I can't place why. I definitely don't know Normal People and After Sun, but he looks very familiar to me. So all of these people, happy birthday. I hope it's a great day. Absolutely. I mean, it's a Monday, so yeah. But when you're a celebrity, what's Monday?
All right, I got two more, and these are the big ones, right?
Oh, there's more Charlie's Angels facts. My apologies.
There's only two more because one has to recap the only one season by Farrah.
Right, yeah, of course.
So after the first season, Farrah wanted to negotiate a toy and merchandise deal.
Oh, for like Barbies?
Yeah. Because all the Charlie's Angels merchandise that they could put out, and they did put it out.
Yeah, of course.
But to no avail, so she ended up not signing to do second season. And the producers ended up taking her to court. And apparently won because she ended up agreeing to do 6 guest appearances in season 3 and season 4.
Oh, okay.
That's why it felt like she was there for a long time.
Oh, yeah, I guess
she had to do those appearances. And so with all of that court stuff going on, she was supposed to be in coma and foul play, but she got blacklisted from Hollywood. And she lost out on those movies, and then she never really made any good movies.
You know what?
After.
It's the Katherine Heigl.
Yeah.
Where she was like the superstar in those like mid 2000s. And then she started running her mouth about, I don't know, feminism or something. And then they were just like, this chick sucks. Yeah. Don't bring her back.
Yeah, she wanted a piece of what they were getting for her.
Yes, rightfully so.
And
she
rightfully
probably
so.
should have. If they're making a little Barbie of your body, yeah, pay me for it.
Absolutely.
Dang.
Absolutely.
Well, that sucks. That sucks for Farrah Fawcett. I mean, at least she stood by her convictions, and I mean, it cost her. But that being said, I mean, I don't look back on Farrah Fawcett's life, and I didn't. Well, I mean, I didn't even know this, but I never thought, oh, she was no longer a celebrity after 1977. So I
No,
think
I'm
she
sure she
still
did okay.
continued.
I'm sure she did all right. If she was wanting that merchandise deal,
Mhm,
then she was smart enough to prepare
mhm,
for the rest of her life after that. And I
mm.
truly believe that she was fine. And then divorced Lee Majors and took all his money.
That's the only way.
You know, hey, you do what you got to do, right? Did he
Right.
help her in that situation? That's what I want to know. I think not.
Hmm.
I mean, he might
Interesting.
have, but I doubt it. I doubt it
Hmm.
because he went on to do The Fall Guy after that, so he didn't get blacklisted.
No. Well, I think it's probably like, and to tie into JJ from Thursday, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody working with Blake Lively these days, but everyone loves Ryan
Nope.
Reynolds.
Yeah. He's
So,
distancing himself.
right.
And that's the smart thing to do right now. Although you're
Mhm.
going to lose half your money eventually to her. So,
Like, you would think that these celebrities would sign prenups before diving
you,
into these even
yeah,
high-powered relationships with people who have money. But no,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
these guys.
And you know, it's not for nothing, but Blake Lively is a dime a dozen. Like, just like any other
Mhm.
actress that is blonde, you know,
Yeah. Because you hate blondes, go on.
I don't hate blondes, but I'm just saying, like, all right, if you have a choice between Blake Lively and Scarlett Johansson, who you picking?
Well, for Ryan Reynolds, both of them.
You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that connection either, but
Yeah.
but as an actress, okay, I'm gonna hire Blake
For
Lively
sure.
over Scarlett.
No, of
No, it's not
course.
happening. It's
Well, I
not
mean,
happening.
maybe your budget's lower. You can't afford Scarlett Johansson. She's like the highest paid female actress.
Well, yeah, yeah, but I mean, just any other actress. I can't think of one offhand, but but
I
there's a
can't.
hundred of them. You know?
Yeah, fair. You know who's like, I'm trying to think of who was kind of that it girl for a while. Jennifer Lawrence. Everyone wanted her
Oh
for a while.
yes, hell yeah! Jennifer Lawrence is way ahead of her.
And she bounces
Better
different hair
actress too.
colors. Who, sorry?
Better actress too.
Oh, yeah. She's hilarious as well. She doesn't seem like a psychopath, that's for sure.
Yeah.
She
No,
seems a
no,
lot
it
more
doesn't come off
well-rounded
that
for
way.
sure.
I even like the movie Jennifer Lawrence did, Joy, the one about the cleaner. It was a great movie. Great movie.
Everything she touches is gold. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah, she's great.
The
Well, I
Hunger
liked.
Games was just absolutely
Oh,
fabulous.
yeah. Put
Fabulous.
her on the
All
map.
right, there was one more. I'll do it really quick.
Oh, okay.
Charlie's Angels was mostly Kate Jackson's idea.
Oh,
She was on The Rookies previously,
okay.
and she was getting the most mail from fans.
Oh, really?
And so the producers, Aaron Spelling, wanted to make her into a spin-off show. And she
Oh.
went to the office, and above the desk of Aaron Spelling's was a picture of three angels. And she
Hmm.
came up with the idea from that. And
Oh,
that is
interesting.
how Charlie's Angels began.
Very cool. So, did she get any kickback for that? Probably not.
Probably not,
No,
but
that's
but
okay.
it made her career last another 5 years, right? I
Totally.
mean, that's your future right there, right?
For sure.
So,
Jiggle TV.
Jiggle TV.
That's what you should have named this episode is Jiggle TV.
Ooh, that would have been good. I didn't think of that.
Yeah,
I didn't
well,
think of it.
you know.
Yeah.
Well, I love it. It's a good one. So, Charlie's Angels, everybody. Happy birthday in heaven, Farrah Fawcett. You are remembered
Yeah.
even for your one season.
I know. Isn't that crazy? Like,
Mhm.
I always thought that she was on there for like several years, and it
Yeah,
wasn't
I had
real.
no idea.
Yeah.
Weird. Cool. Well, to continue our show, before we dive into it, we haven't even done
Oh,
the
yeah, we
social
haven't.
media.
Oh my
No,
God.
I know we are so
30
behind it.
minutes we've done one topic.
I know. Okay. So you are watching us live right now. Maybe you're Jake and you're watching us on Twitch at RI_broadcasting, where you can give the show bits over there. You might as well do that.
Yeah.
You could be
Lots
watching
of
us on X, Twitter at Broadcasting RI, or you could be watching us on YouTube, Rumble, or Kick at Rhode Island Broadcasting. These are the 5 places that you can see us live right now when we go on 8 a.m. my time, 10 a.m. Ron's time. Or if you can't be with us in the morning, which is fine, you can listen to us after the fact. Now, you're not going to see Ron's naked skin, but you will hear his voice. And you'll be like, am I watching Family Guy? No, I'm not. I'm watching Going On Daily or listening to Going On Daily. So you can listen to us on Spotify, Red Circle, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music at RI Broadcasting. Sounds like you need to update some graphics here, Ron.
I do.
Also, I noticed that we still have some hosts on our intro. On our intro video.
Oh, yeah. I can't do that until I know what's happening with Britt.
Well, I think it's safe to say what's happening with Britt.
Probably.
Anyways, listen to us at RI Broadcasting. You can also follow us on all of our social medias at MeWe, TikTok, LinkedIn, Space Hey, Parlor, Blue Sky, Gab, and of course on our Patreon at RI Broadcasting or on Twitter X at Broadcasting RI. You can also watch us on Facebook. We upload reels to there, and we want to go live there again. There are some weird rules on Facebook, but Going On Daily Morning Show is where you can find us. And if you can't remember anything that I just said, go to RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net. And everything is there. Now, Ron, we are into a new month. It is February. What is happening here with our Hall of Fame? Mary Poppins took it. Okay.
It came back and got a couple of votes on the last day.
All right.
Yesterday.
So Mary Poppins is moving on to our Hall of Fame round. You know what? I think that's a fair choice of the ones that I, have seen.
Oh, look, I spelled great with an F.
The Freight Escape.
Freight Escape.
Right, you did. Yeah. That's okay. So these were 60s classics and Mary Poppins took it. So she is moving on with the likes of Robin Williams, Whitney Houston,
Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls. That's right. I can't even remember what Grease. I wasn't thrilled about that one, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And so what is February's Hall of Fame?
So I didn't have time to do the graphics.
Okay.
For February, I forgot about it, and at the last minute, I started working on it. But it's going to be 90s TV dramas.
Oh, Law and Order, boom, boom.
No, because that's still on TV, so it can't be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
It's still on.
TV dramas from the 90s. ER?
ER is one of them, yes.
My husband's rewatching it again, and I was like, don't make me do this, Andrew, because it's like 331 episodes, and I watched all of them, and you wouldn't let us watch any other show until we were done 15 seasons of ER. You know how long that took us? Like a year, Ron. I wasn't allowed to watch any other show.
I gotta admit, I've only seen like one episode ever.
God, it's so good, Ron. And he's rewatching it because it's that good.
Okay. So ER is one of them. Oz is another.
Oz. Okay, nothing like some prison banging.
Yeah, well, this has got a lot of everything in it because we also have Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's a good show.
That's a big one. And the X-Files.
It's another one we watched recently after ER.
And Twin Peaks. So they're all different here. We have a medical drama. We have a prison thing. Porn, vampires, aliens, and of course, primetime soap.
Nature. Yeah, Twin Peaks. That's with Kyle MacLachlan, is it not? You know Kyle MacLachlan. Yes, you do. I'm pretty sure.
I have no idea who was on Twin Peaks. Never watched it.
All right. Well, if you want to vote for that, RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net or
you can just put it in the comments. And
you can just put it in the comments as well.
The poll will be up though at some point today. So it will be there.
Jake, who are you voting for? Jake, where did you go? Anyways.
He's looking up birthdays.
Yeah, he's looking at birthdays still. It's just a long list.
Yeah, so ER, Oz, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The X-Files, and Twin Peaks. Vote in the comments. So there we go.
Love it.
Mary Poppins is the one that goes on.
Mary Poppins is. Yeah, I mean, I figured that's what would win. When you said The Great Escape was
I
in first, I was
yeah,
shocked by that.
I
So,
always thought Mary Poppins was going to run away with, but as you can see, it's pretty spread out.
yeah, it is.
So, Mary Poppins did have a tough battle in this, but she got
Mhm,
she got in there. And it's
mhm.
funny too because like when you're thinking of the movies, look at the two movies that are in the Hall of Fame right now. Grease and Mary Poppins.
People like it
Musical
light. They like it light. They like, song
musicals.
and dance. Yeah. Well, then we should have a
That's
musical
amazing.
one, like Moulin Rouge, Chicago, put Sound of Music back in there.
Yeah, eventually they'll have a second shot. The
Mhm.
only time they'll get eliminated is if the second time they have a shot and they get 0,
Mm,
they get eliminated from ever being in there. So right
interesting.
now nobody is eliminated from being in, but it'll be a while before we see them come around again.
Right.
So
Interesting. Well,
I mean,
I
we got
love
to
it.
get some 50s stuff in there too.
50s, yeah. Like, I don't know,
I don't know.
50s clothing, 50s food. Like,
Well, music. I mean, I'm
mm,
sure there's some good movies in the 50s. I
I
can't think of one
I can't
offhand,
think
but
of them. Something with like Kirk Douglas, probably. Ben
uh,
Hur.
maybe.
I wrote it.
But wait a minute. Oh, I'm like, wait, it's like somebody voted with you in your
It's
name.
me.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's me. And Lena
So
is
Lena
here
is
with the
also
letter
here.
I. Okay.
What is I? I don't know if that was supposed to be high without the H. I.
Hi. Well, Lena, you're just in time. We are doing like a history month. It is Black History Month in February. We are talking about women in history. And we're talking track and field because I spent my weekend at the track watching my kid. Well, both my kids had stuff this weekend, lots of sports this weekend, but I spent majority of it at the track. And it's also coming up Olympics time. Granted, not the Summer Olympics, but still
Right.
on everyone's mind. And so I wanted to commemorate Black women in history, but I didn't want to go just our straight, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, although amazing women. I wanted to do something a little bit different. So
Mm,
this segment is about the women who ran before they were allowed to, right? Because no one was really allowed to do anything back in the day.
I know.
Well, Lena says,
Women
sorry,
had
hit the enter
no
button too soon.
rights.
Lena is here and it was a typo, and that's fine. Okay, so when you think about track and field today, obviously we are seeing women like, I don't know, Sha'Carri Richardson, or even like the 80s and 90s, like the Joiners and things like that. Black women in track and field is like, it's a no-brainer, right? These women are amazing and powerful and fast, and they are winning medals like crazy, but it didn't start out that way at all. In fact, they they really weren't allowed to be in track and field. So, in a country that didn't believe that Black women belonged anywhere near the starting line, we had women that sort of separated themselves from that stigma. So in 1936, the Olympic Games were held in Berlin, of course, under the shadow of Nazi ideology. It wouldn't be
Yup.
the place that I would think a Black woman would go. That same year, the United States sent 2 Black women to qualify for the Olympic team, or the track team, something that had never happened ever before. One of them was a lady named Tidy Pickett. She was fast, like elite level fast, and she trained in a country where segregation meant she wasn't even allowed on the same track as the white
Right.
athletes. Can you, like, this blows my mind. I can't even
How is it a
understand.
team?
Yeah, exactly. And like, why would they end up sending her if she wasn't
They
like,
wanted a gold medal.
yeah, but I mean, like, a committee would have had to have sent her if she's not good enough to even
Yeah.
train with the white athletes. Why would they send her? I don't like.
Yeah.
I mean, good for
I'm
her.
not even sure she would have gotten the medal.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
So, I mean, it's saying that like sometimes she had to train alone because she wasn't allowed on this track, and
Yeah.
sometimes she just trained wherever she could, in a field somewhere. She made the Olympic team anyway. She also had a teammate named Louise Stokes, who also qualified. But Tidy got to race and Louise never did. She was pulled from the competition at the last moment with no injury, no explanation, just complete silence, just told you can't run today. And it was widely believed that Louise was pulled because she was Black. But they showed up, and that was a huge step for Black women in the Olympics and in track and field. They obviously proved that Black women deserved to be there. They deserved on that world stage, even when, at the time, a good chunk of the world didn't want to see them up there. So then we fast forward to 1948 because, between 1936 and 1948, something pretty major happened. It was the war. So they didn't have anything going on in that time, as we know. Excuse me, now that I've lost my place, of course. What did I say? 1948. Oh, yes. Post-war London. So the Olympics are back after their hiatus here. This time there was a woman from Georgia to step into the high jump world. So she trained barefooted. She trained on dirt. She trained without access to proper facilities because segregation still was saying that she didn't deserve that. Is that terrible? Her name was Alice Coachman. She didn't just compete. This girl won in London. She became the first Black woman in history to win an Olympic gold medal. When she returned home, the victory celebration was segregated, of course. She stood on the stage. The mayor stood nearby. There was a rope between them. A rope.
Yeah, I know. It makes no sense.
This is as dumb as stand on the arrows on the floor to not get COVID. This is as dumb as that.
Yeah.
Actually, this is dumber than that.
It might be worse.
Well, it is because it's a human being and you're acting like she's not a person. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to logic in these situations, people don't have it. But yeah, so the rope between them, that hurts my heart. But she got a gold medal, and in other cases, those gold medal athletes are revered and they're celebrated when they got home. But it wasn't for her. She was still a second-class citizen.
Yeah.
But then there came a woman who changed everything. This lady was born premature as a baby. So back in those days, chances of survival are pretty poor. She then got polio and survived it. She was told she was never going to walk again.
Yep.
That lady's name is Wilma Rudolph. Yes, she didn't just walk, she ran. So at the 1960 Rome Olympics, and I don't know, for me, I wasn't born anywhere near the 60s. It's hard for me to even picture that a time as progressive as the 60s, granted that's the later 60s, but a time like the 60s, women, but Black women are still having to fight for their voice, fight for a place in the world. It's crazy to me.
She was fast. She was fast.
So at the 1960 Olympics in Rome, she won 3 gold medals, as you can see them there. She became the fastest woman in the world. She's now an international icon, a symbol of what happens when that resiliency gets an opportunity. And when her hometown held a parade for her, there was no rope this time because she demanded it be integrated. And her town listened, and good for them, because it's insane that any of that happened.
She did, something remarkable in the Olympics for, any athlete, let alone a Black female athlete.
Totally.
And then change things after the fact too. Yes. And that's what makes her even a bigger hero.
Absolutely. And I like how the story puts it. It says that these women weren't just athletes, they were protesters, but without signs, and activists without microphones. They were revolutionaries in spikes. And I love that. It says, at the time, there was this narrative that Black women were too weak, too emotional, too invisible. But today we watch modern track stars dominate the world. And many of them are Black women because they are so talented. And I'm not saying like they're more talented than white people or any
Yeah.
other race or whatever, but like Black women dominate track and field. My kid
Yeah.
does track and field. Trust me, I know
It's
this.
it's the mechanics too. They're like perfect mechanics. It's like watching a cheetah run.
Oh, it's perfection. We actually said this. So one of my daughter's best friends is her track mate. She met her at track, and her family's from Ghana. And we were watching her run, and my girls had to race her. And my girl's a good runner, like, don't get me wrong, but like watching her friend, we're like, look at her form. You can even hear it on the video we took. Like, man, her form is perfect. Like, look at her
Yeah.
body, just is like the perfect run. And
Yeah.
she's all muscle, and she's an amazing track star. She's going to go on to be an amazing track star.
Yeah. It's crazy how fine-tuned they are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we see all of these
Mm-hmm.
women, track stars, Jackie Joyner,
Yeah.
Kersey.
Yeah.
I, it's like, how can they be that good?
Totally.
And it's like every detail is perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like the muscle that some of these women have is crazy. And I know, like, for someone like my daughter, same age as some of these girls she's racing, she has to fight to get that muscle.
Yeah.
But her friend is like, just eats whatever and just goes about her day, and just her body
Yeah.
is perfect for the sport. And I
Yeah.
mean, that's awesome. And like I said, she's going to go on to do really great things because she's just born with that gift. And so many of these women that deserve to be in the Olympics were born with these gifts, and they never had a chance to
Yeah.
do it. So I wanted to
Yeah.
know, like, when were they widely accepted into the Olympics? And the short answer is
Yeah.
there is not a single year. The acceptance was sort of a slow, uneven, hard one, and in
Well,
many ways
Rudolph got it
still
started.
incomplete.
She got
Yeah,
it started.
yeah, for sure. So it says, like, in 1896 to the 1920s, technically all Black people were allowed in the Olympics from the start in 1896, the modern day Olympics. But in reality, very few were actually selected. Many countries, including the US, actively excluded Black athletes. And women of
Yeah.
any race were rarely included, let alone Black women. So, acceptance is sort of a loose word, tolerance at
Yeah.
best. And
Yeah.
even then.
I
And then in
think
that
I
19th, what, sorry?
I think it really didn't get accepted until probably the 80s.
70s, it was saying. Like in the 30s, when we talked about that first lady, the Berlin Olympics saw, a bit of Black excellence, not just from women, men as well. Jesse Owens, he was excuse me, he was an Olympian. He won 4 gold medals there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about females
For
for the
sure.
most part.
Yeah.
Because Jesse Owens, yes, he did, break the color barrier and everything.
Yeah.
And people can accept it because it was a man.
Yeah, true. I mean, it was really saying, like, from that 1948 to the 1960 window was that breakthrough era where you had Alice Coachman, you had Wilma Rudolph,
Yeah.
and that's when everything was starting to change a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you had the 70s to 80s, which is more like functional acceptance. By now, Black athletes were more common across the sports. Success was normalized. Medals equaled money, ratings,
Yep.
prestige.
Yep.
So it wasn't really like social or political. They were there for athletics, right? And because it was like commercialized,
Yeah.
right? And then, of
Yeah.
course, in the 90s and the 2000s, we have complete global normalization in this sport, fully mixed at this point. And I think now we're seeing in the Olympics like a celebrated diversity, right?
Yeah.
Like they're
Because I
really,
mean, when you think about it, the 70s is probably when all of the sports started
yes,
really,
changing
being
in
okay
general.
with it,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
I mean, I just look back at, the NBA, it's like it didn't go very smoothly at the beginning of that
Mhm.
either. I mean, you
Mhm.
go back to like Wilt Chamberlain and
Yeah.
Bill Russell and
Mhm.
stuff, but it still wasn't, you know, like we're not idolizing these people,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
And it was so wrong because think
It's
about all of the talent that we let squander
for sure.
in history.
Well, it's bizarre to me because I was born in 1986, so I didn't see it the same way that, your generation would have, my parents would have, my
Right.
grandparents would have. And so to me, it's like everyone was always just here. But I know it wasn't the case. And so when I read stories like
Yeah.
this, even in a sport where, it's my daughter's life and we are there constantly at the track, and just to see like where women had to come from, and
Yeah.
men, but like where these girls and these women had to fight to get there, where now it's just, hey, well, as long as you pay, you're in. Give us the money, you're
Yeah.
on our team.
And you know, it's a very dark past in sports
For
too.
sure, it
You
is
know,
in all history, really.
everything.
Yeah.
And it's a shame. You know, like there was so many people. You talk about baseball, like Josh Gibson, arguably one of the best players
Mhm.
to ever play, but couldn't play in Major League Baseball, right? That couldn't do it.
But it's wild, like, not just track, but, like, look at basketball now, look at baseball, look at football. It
Yeah.
is it is Black dominated
Yes.
now. Why? Because, like you said, there was so much, uh, unused talent or missed
Athleticism.
talent.
They just it's it's like they have the perfect tool and they just have to harness the perfection. You know what it's
Mhm,
like? You know what I
mhm.
mean? It's like they have a body built for athletics, and then all I have to
Well,
do is just tone
I
it
mean,
to that sport.
I will say, not everyone, like, that's like
No,
saying
no, but
white
I'm
people
just
are
saying
all
in
built for
general.
whatever.
In
Yes, I mean,
general.
the athletes that you see on these crazy world stages are blessed with, like, this God-given talent, and they work their asses off, and they are just overall superstars, and they deserve to be on that world
Yeah.
stage. And
Oh,
so,
they do.
I mean, like I said, I'll wrap it up here. I thought it was really cool to, see who paved the way for people like my daughter to be able to do track and field. And I know it's not the same because, we have white skin and this is Black women in history. But I mean, really, like, anytime there was advancements in women in sport, that's huge for people like us who has two daughters who play sports.
Absolutely. And just to touch on that, the Bruins just did a thing for girls age 6 to 9, I think it was,
Oh, wow.
to start playing hockey. And if they signed up, they would get all the equipment for free
Wow. They're trying
just to get
to,
women to play hockey,
yeah, that's
young
great.
girls.
There's a big push here as well, like with soccer. They say that it's hard to get girls to play soccer at my daughter's age. She's 13, because at this point they realize they don't want to do it anymore, or they've got social life and whatever. So there's a big lag in kids
Yeah.
playing sport. So there is really a huge push for, keeping kids in sports around here, which is
Yeah,
great.
and it should happen.
It should.
Soccer has been established already as a very high level female sport that
Hmm.
you can advance now to pros.
Hmm.
Same thing
Yeah,
with basketball. That has paved the way. The WNBA
for
is
sure.
very secure in their spot in the sports world now.
Yeah.
And now it's the professional women's hockey that is
Yes.
trying to push, and baseball just started last year
Cool.
for a pro league. So they're starting
Mhm.
to make a push. There are more options for girls to become a pro and have something to look forward to. And we
Cool.
just got to make sure those sports stay
Mhm.
in the focal point of all athletes as
Mhm.
well. So
For
because
sure.
that it takes everybody to make
Mhm.
sure it happens. We can't keep it stuffed down anymore. Can't.
Totally. Yeah, I love it. So if anyone's listening, you have daughters, encourage them to do sports.
Yeah.
Find it whatever it is that they love. Encourage them to do it and not be overshadowed by the men
That's right.
So,
That's
and I
right.
won't even get into the rest of what I'm thinking about women's sports right now. I will keep it to myself because this is not a political show.
That's right.
So
That's
I got
right.
to tell you a quick story though about track and field. So yesterday I'm watching, and you have the track, and on the inside of the track you've got your throws, your high jump, your pole
Yep.
vault, your jumps, whatever. And so there was the throws, and there was this guy doing hammer throw, which is this like it's basically
Oh
like a
yeah.
shot put on a
Yeah. On a chain.
and this he threw this thing and it like bounced over and almost hit this guy doing pole vault,
Oh
which
my
was
gosh.
crazy. Everyone like gasped. And then the guy, you realize that the guy doing pole vault, they announced him after, he's an 82-year-old, 82 doing pole vault. He wasn't going high, but like I'm 39 and I could never do that. And then Ron,
Yeah.
he hits his head on the bars, like the bars holding up the crossbar. He comes down and he smokes his head off of it, and he doesn't move for like 15 minutes. He's laying there, and there's people all around him. You could see him. They have him wrapped up in one of those like shock blankets, like the tinfoil blankets or aluminum blankets, and they're like wiping his head because I think he's bleeding everywhere. And eventually the ambulance comes and takes him away. It was dramatic. Yes. Yeah. And so all the things were delayed a little bit because they were like, what is happening with this old guy who just smoked his head off of the bar? And you could hear it. It just was like a clink. Yeah, it was wild.
That's horrific.
Isn't it?
It's horrific.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing in sports, though. You never know what's going to happen at any time.
82 or 22, like
that's right.
Anyone could have hit their head on a crossbar, right? It doesn't have to be.
This is true.
It doesn't have to be just, because he's, I mean, don't get me wrong. The fact that he's a senior citizen is
I don't know how many times I cracked my head open. Like just in the kitchen, I'll open up a cupboard to take something out, and then I don't close the cupboard. I drop something and pick it up and lift my head, and bam!
Pretty much, yeah, exactly.
Constant.
Exactly. All right. Well, it's 9:00 here, so why don't we dive right in to I don't know, what do we got here? Oh, female black-led movies. That's right. Let's dive in.
Yep. So my top 5 black female-led movies. This was a tough one for me because I have my,
how do you know
my favorites, of course.
Halle Berry.
And I really like Gabrielle Union.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you like the Bring 'Em On movies? What is it?
No.
Bring It On?
No, that's the problem. So I like her, but I don't have any movies of hers in my top list. I don't believe so. Now I gotta find it. Here it is. So so that was kind of upsetting. It was upsetting. I feel bad because I don't have her in there. But hey, make a good movie, damn it. She has a good movie, but it's Bad Boys 2, and she's not the lead.
Not the lead.
So
right.
Can't be in there.
Yeah.
Also, another great movie that I didn't put in because she's not the lead, and that is Ghost.
Oh, Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, she's a supporting actor in that. And I was on the fence of putting it in, and I ended up not putting it in.
She's not a lead. You're right.
She's not the lead.
Great movie.
Yeah, so there was all kinds of great movies. Love and Basketball, which is always rated high by everybody. I didn't have it on my list.
Okay.
Did not have it. How Stella Got Her Groove Back, Dreamgirls, The Preacher's Wife, Denzel and Whitney.
I was going to say that's Whitney, isn't it?
Yeah. A Beauty Shop with Queen Latifah. She's all over the list. Like, she's got a lot of movies. I didn't realize. Fences, Denzel with Viola Davis.
Viola Davis is a great actor.
She's so good. But I don't like a lot of her movies. They're too
that's fair.
boring.
They're serious. They're very serious.
Yeah. They all tell great stories, and she's probably the best black female actress out
Mhm.
there. Like, I don't think anybody's better than her.
Fair.
I just don't like those movies. That's
Fair.
all. There was Shirley with Regina King.
Okay. I
That
like
was
Regina King.
Shirley. What's her face? What the heck's her name? Chisholm. Is it Chisholm?
I don't know.
The one that got elected to Congress. Anyway, it was about
Oh,
her.
I don't know. I haven't seen. I've never even heard of this movie, but I
Yeah, it
like
was
Regina
about her.
King.
Jumping Jack Flash.
Mhm.
Kenny would be upset if I didn't at least mention that.
Yeah, good thing you're not doing this list with Kenny because he would be
Oh
losing
no,
his
because it
mind.
would already be over because that movie would not be in the top 10.
Would be yelling at you for sure.
Not even, anywhere. Let me see what else. The Secret Life of Bees. Deliver Us from Eva. Eva was probably the best Gabrielle led movie.
Okay. I haven't seen it.
Maybe. Yeah. What else is there? Aquila the Bee. Aquila and the Bee, rather.
Yeah, yes, that's a cute movie.
And I think this is what Christy was talking about yesterday. Cleopatra Jones.
Cleopatra Jones.
It's a movie.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. There was some that I didn't see yet. Proud Mary with Taraji B.
Henson, yeah.
So I want to see that. That looks really good, but I haven't seen it yet.
She's a
The
great
Woman,
actress.
yeah, another great one, right? The
Mhm.
Woman King with Viola Davis. I haven't seen
Okay.
that. That looks good. So I couldn't put them in. Could not put them in. Poetic Justice also didn't make it with Lisa Bonet.
Okay. She's a great actress as well.
I like that movie too, but it just didn't have enough. Didn't have enough.
It's okay. I'm excited for your top list then if these ones didn't make it in.
All right. So what do I have in there? I have What's Love Got to Do with It as an honorable mention.
Side note, sorry, just to take you back here. I just looked up Poetic Justice. It's actually Janet Jackson.
Oh, that's what I meant. Not Lisa Bonet. Janet Jackson. Yes.
I was gonna say that does not look like Lisa Bonet. That looks a lot like a
No,
Jackson.
it's not. It's Janet Jackson.
Oh, Regina King's also in that one.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Lena said Waiting to Exhale. I did not have that on my list either.
Waiting to Exhale.
Sorry.
I remember that from when I was a kid. I
That's
don't
Whitney Houston.
remember the details of it. Oh, yeah. And what's her face from, I can't remember her name, from 911. What's her name?
I don't know.
She's
I don't
gorgeous.
watch 911.
Well, I don't either anymore. I was watching it though. What is her name? She is like a super actress. Angela Bassett.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's good.
Oh, she's so good.
I also didn't see The Help either.
Oh,
I have
so
to mention
good.
that one.
So
I haven't
good.
seen that, so I can't put it in because I haven't
It's
seen it.
great movie.
I hear great things about it. Didn't it win an Oscar?
Oh, I'm sure it won
It had to
multiple
have won.
Oscars. And it was weird because you had someone like Octavia Spencer who
Yep.
kind of did light roles.
Yeah.
Like silly roles. Like I remember seeing her in this one with Steve Carell where she was a psychic for like lobsters or something. Like just silly. And then they put her in this role with Viola Davis and like it was so good. Yeah, you need to watch it 100%.
Yeah.
Lena,
I have
see it right
I have
away.
a bunch of them underlined that I need to see
Put that
because
on there.
they get
It's so good.
like I haven't seen Hidden Figures, which is rated one of the best of all time, right?
Another like
And I haven't seen it.
massive movie. Yes. You need to go see
So
these
that's
movies.
not in there.
Oh, she thinks Viola and Octavia were supporting. Well, maybe then. Either way, go watch it.
Yeah,
it is
I know,
fantastic.
but I'm gonna watch it anyway. Also honorable mention the Josephine Baker story. I loved the movie. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. And I put it in there. And then Billy, which was a documentary about Billie Holiday, and there was a lot of footage of her and things that happened. It was very well documented. Her life was well documented, and it was a great documentary, and I believe that seeming she likes documentaries so much, I find it hard to believe if Lena didn't see that. Find it
Right,
hard
a
to believe.
documentary about a singer? I'm sure she did.
So Lena's telling me to see Hidden Figures today.
And The Help. You need to add them to your list. They are
So
unbelievable.
for you, Lena, I'm gonna watch Hidden Figures at least today. Hidden Figures.
There's also, is this the movie you're talking about, Ron? The United States versus Billie Holiday?
No, that's
That just
different.
came out in 2021, and it's directed by Lee Daniels, so that's probably a very good one.
Oh yeah, it's probably really good. I haven't seen that one yet, but it's an older one of Billie Holiday. So
cool.
Let me see. I have Introducing Dorothy Dandridge.
Okay.
And that was with Halle Berry, which is still my top list.
Of course, yeah.
Halle Berry. My top 5 women. Been there for like 2 decades.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
2 decades. So yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing Halle Berry's new movie, Crime 101. I have to see it.
I didn't know she had a new movie. The documentary is a Billie one. It's about Billie Holiday, and it's older than the 2000s.
Oh, I don't know if it's older than the 2000s.
Oh, it's older than 2021.
Yes, older than that one. So, so Introducing Dorothy Dandridge, a great movie about her life, and you know, so that was great, and The Bodyguard.
Oh, so good. I'm shocked that's not on your top 5.
It's actually my number 6.
Oh, it's the bubble. It's the cusp.
Yeah, and number 7 is Color Purple. So that didn't make my list either.
That's who, Diana Ross?
The Color Purple?
Oh no, wait, no. What am I thinking? What am I thinking of with Diana Ross?
I don't know.
What was that movie?
I don't really
like a
Diana
massive
Ross.
one. No, there's a massive movie with her in it.
Dreamgirls?
No, what the heck movie am I thinking of?
I don't remember. I don't know. I know there was one with Diana Ross.
Oh, Mahogany. That's what I'm thinking of.
Mahogany.
Another type of color. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. But no. So my number 6 is Bodyguard. And my number 7 is Color Purple.
Okay.
Which, you know, Kenny would be livid at this point.
Yeah. But no, we haven't heard the top 5 yet. So
number 5, Monsters Ball.
Oh, with Halle Berry, of course. It's because you see her boobs in that one. That's probably why.
No, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. It
actually
legitimately a good movie. No, if I just wanted boobs, then it would be that other one that but I can't even think of the movie now.
She's shown them so many times. I can't keep them straight.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not a bad thing. Like, truthfully, I should have Catwoman number 1 because it doesn't matter about the movie at all.
That's a terrible movie.
It's an awful movie. But who cares when you see her in that suit?
I mean, yeah, I guess. That movie does not do it for me. I would say, like, of all the strong Black female-led movies that you have had so far, Catwoman ain't it.
No, it's a crap movie. But she looks good.
But she looks beautiful. Okay. All right. We'll give her that.
All right. Number 4.
Top 5 beautiful Black-led movies. Not.
Yes, that would be different. Totally different set of movies.
Yeah. I remember last year at this time, you did your top 5 of most beautiful Black women. And Kenny was very upset with your list.
I know.
Because you had no idea who Zendaya was. And you picked some girl from like.
Yeah, how do you not know who Zendaya is?
Yeah, that one was weird. And then, you had the girl from Walking Dead on there, and he was like,
yeah, I know, and nobody knows who she is, and that's fine. I don't care.
It's fine. It's preference. Yeah, it's preference.
Yeah. All right, number 4 is Set It Off.
Set It Off. This one I don't know.
Well, they had a job. Like one woman gets fired from her job, and then she gets a job with the cleaning company, and then becomes friends with all these people, and then they end up robbing banks.
Oh, okay.
Because they
Set
have
it
bills to
off.
pay. Set it off.
Off movie. Okay, never even heard of it. It sounds good. I like a good comeback movie.
I liked it.
Is the
I thought
Queen
it was good.
Latifah?
Yeah, she's in it.
She's a
There's
baby in
there's
there.
like 4 of them in there that are
Yeah, I
really
see
good.
that in here. Okay.
See, Lena agrees. Set It Off was amazing.
Jada was in there.
And it was an amazing
Vivica.
movie. But number 3 took a little turn.
Okay. We'll see, Ron. We'll see.
And this one, Kenny would be proud of me.
Okay.
But this is when she was normal, and really big. And it is Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg.
Sister Act's a great movie. I'm not a Whoopi fan.
Funny.
I am not a Whoopi fan these days. However, she was a great actress, man, in the 90s.
She was fantastic in that movie. She was a comic genius. Like, she was always with Billy Crystal and Robin Williams. How could that not rub off on you?
So funny. You're right. You're right. I know. And Lane, I will go see that. Set It Off. It looks good.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I liked Jada in the 90s. Maybe not now, but I liked Jada. I loved it.
Yeah, it was a star-studded cast.
Okay. I'm doing it. I'm watching it.
Yeah,
and I'm going to
Sister
rewatch
Act number 3.
some of the movies.
And then, in a complete different direction, I have Jackie Brown with Pam Grier.
Oh, okay.
I love that movie. It's got so many people in it, and she just kicks butt in that movie.
I like Pam Grier. You know what? I haven't seen her in much. I watched The L Word like years ago, which is not really my demographic, but I watched it and she was in there and it was great.
Yeah, I've seen this movie, I don't know, about 5 or 6 times. Huh. I love it. It's a great movie.
Very cool.
Kicks butt.
All right, well, then you're number 1.
So number 1. Who could be at number 1? Well, it is Halle Berry.
Of course.
But it's not one of her movies that, get a lot of rave reviews. I picked Gothica, the one with Iron Man in it.
Interesting. Gothica.
She was in this asylum and she's seeing things, but I don't want to give any of the movie away, but
it's that good.
It was awesome. It was so dramatic. It was like on the edge of your seat kind of thing, and I loved it.
Okay.
I thought this movie was awesome, and it wasn't even close to all the others. This is far and away my favorite.
Is it her suspense? Yeah, it is suspenseful, is it not? It's like a thriller, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen
Downey
it. I
Jr. was the
remember.
co-star, but she was the lead. She was absolutely 100% the lead in that movie. I think at best, Robert Downey Jr. was a supporting actor.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Lena. It's just like that Leonardo DiCaprio.
Just like Shutter Island, yes.
Okay.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah, okay.
So that is my list. I thought it was pretty awesome. A lot of these movies I have to go and see again as well. And it not for nothing, they need to give better roles.
Yeah, they do.
Because there's
Gabrielle Union deserves an Oscar.
It's stereo casting a lot in these movies.
Stereotype
casting.
Yes. Well, yes and no. I think some of these women really defy the stereotype.
Okay, just play a role that doesn't matter if you're black, white, purple, pink, yellow, orange, striped. I don't care what. Just give a role that it doesn't matter what the race is.
For sure, that anyone can come audition for it. Yes, they don't have this preconceived idea. Yes, I agree. And I think a lot of these women do that. It's so interchangeable and they nail it. And so I think that's great. No, this is it's a really good list.
Historic stuff, do more historic stuff like like the Josephine Baker thing, and Dorothy Dandridge. I want more of that. I want the Wilma Rudolph story. I want it all.
Hmm. Lena says there's an interview with Taraji P. Henson where she explains what they are paid versus their white co-stars, especially males. I'm not surprised on this. Like, again, I'm very like not
She's a
feminist
great actress.
in the conventional sense, but like there is definitely such a thing as a
What
gender
was the
pay gap.
series that she was in?
Oh,
She was in a TV
Empire.
series.
Empire.
No, it wasn't Empire. I was thinking it was
Before that.
before Empire.
What we wait until you watch ER. She's got a couple episodes on
Wait,
there.
she's in there?
Just in the very beginning, just like she wasn't famous really then. She was in a few Tyler Perry movies, which are amazing movies, minus Tyler Perry's recent scandals, but his Medea movies are hilarious.
I'm looking her up right now.
That's why they don't take roles or don't
see
get offered
ER.
them. That makes sense.
I used to watch a show with her.
And it wasn't Empire?
No.
That's
and that's what made me like her.
Yeah, she's a great actress. The first time I ever
Person of Interest. That's what it was. Person of Interest.
Right, yeah. The first time I really saw her was in a Medea movie about 15 years ago, 10, 12, 15, something like that. And I thought it was so good and powerful. And something about these Medea movies are like, they're light and you kind of laugh, but it's like so serious at the same time.
Yeah. She was also in The Division.
I don't know that one.
I have to go back and watch that.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of stuff that we're going to have to watch. But I know.
Job is never done.
This week, Ron, your job is to watch Hidden Figures and The Help.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm going to watch Set It Off. That's our job for this week.
Yeah. You don't do very well in things that you have to watch.
I just don't have time. But you know what? I did the math. It's 21 and a half hours in the air over the course of 3-4 flights. That's on the way there. And then I also have it on the way back. So I'm going to have lots of movies to download as long as they are on. Yeah. It's here to Montreal, Montreal to Brussels, Brussels to Rwanda, Rwanda to Uganda. So I've got tons of airtime. So I got lots of movies to watch. Now, I can only download on my computer from Amazon Prime because for whatever reason, like Netflix doesn't let me download. And I think Disney doesn't let me download. So if it's on Amazon Prime, I'm watching it. So give me some suggestions, everybody. I'm going to download them this week. And I'm going to watch all of them on the plane.
Yeah? Yeah. I suggest you download all the episodes of Stargate SG-1.
Oh, is that what I'm starting? Okay. All right. Well, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds like a positive.
Maybe. You know what? Look, I've gone through a lot of Star Treks because of Andrew, of course, Next Generation. I've had to watch, when you're talking Whoopi Goldberg, all I hear is, oh, Guinan from Star Trek, The Next Generation. I don't know if I have it in me to do it with Stargate. I don't know if I have it in me.
Way better than Star Trek.
Well, I would say so many things are better than Star Trek, but I would not dare tell my husband that.
Well, yeah, that I understand that fact. Yeah.
Well, you know what, Ron, it's 22 after 9. So I think I'm going to hold my topic until tomorrow. Okay. I have a topic about fun facts about money, because why not? I like money. Yeah. I don't have any.
I'll even show you what the graphics look like.
Yeah.
Because it looks pretty good.
Oh, those are good. Okay. Well, I can't wait for that. Join us tomorrow as I talk about money. How dirty it is.
Oh, don't even. Oof.
Oh, look, it's Becky Turner and Kyle Turner tomorrow.
Ugh.
It's okay. We're married, apparently. We're brother and sister. Maybe we're brother and sister. But check us out tomorrow. Me and Kyle are here. That'll be a good one. I like that. And then I will be back early next week. And then I'm gone for a few. So.
Oh, so you will be here Monday?
Yeah. And probably Tuesday.
Oh, good.
Depending. Andrew has a colonoscopy on one of those days. So I just got to make sure. I'll find out from him. You should know. The Turners, that's right. We're a lovely little couple. Anyways, we'll chat after. I'll text you.
Actually, that's the second time I did that with Kyle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's an athlete named Kyle Turner. So
Oh, okay.
so
That's
so
hilarious.
it just
Hilarious.
it's
Yeah.
in there.
That's funny.
So my apologies, Kyle.
Yeah. It's okay.
I'll get it right tomorrow for sure.
Kyle Miller. Don't forget.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us today for this kind of extended edition of our show. Lena, thanks for being here. Jake, I don't know where you went, but thank you for being here as well. Check us out every day this week. We will be here except for Friday.
All right. Have a
Bye,
good day.
everyone.